Hello everyone, it's FCA. I missed you. But we're going to do the $20 tag. I was tagged by Julie G217 because she tagged everybody, and so I'm part of everybody. So let's get started. The airlines lost my luggage and I can only spend $20 to get all my makeup back, which isn't going to happen. But I can at least get the stuff that is quote-unquote essential. So first off, we're going to start with the eyes. This is a $2.99 palette from NYC. It's from the Individual Eyes, and it comes with a primer, a highlight color, and 4 eyeshadows. And they have different ones for green eyes, brown eyes, and whatever. This is the one for blue eyes because that's what I have. And I'm going to put the prices for stuff over here in little annotations. So there's going to be a smaller one here that just is going to come up real quick to say what this individual item is. And then there's going to be a constant one that's going to have an added total at the end. That's exciting. This comes with a little application brush, which is good. But I'm just going to use my fingers to apply some primer all over the eyes. I've used this primer before. It's not horrible, but I wouldn't use it for any intense looks. But there's not too many. I guess this color is pretty dark right here, and I don't know what the colors are because it doesn't say. But I'm just going to keep it really simple. I'm just going to go with this green. All over the lid. You know, the sponge tip applicator is not bad for smudging colors, and it's not bad for applying flat, but I think I'm going to have problems when it comes to actually putting stuff in the crease, because they don't seem to have the best, you know, they're not brushes, but there's not room, at least for any brushes I know of. I guess if you went to the dollar store, you could get some dollar store brushes, but assuming that you went to like Walmart or CVS or Walgreens or something like that. And then in the crease, I'll put this purple color. I'll just use the other side and hope that this doesn't turn out disastrous. Oh, I should zoom you guys in. I'm sorry. Bad Fallon. I'm using the darker purple. It's really hard to blend with this thing. So I'm just going to use my fingers. Wow, I applied a lot to this side. I didn't realize I was applying so much. But I'm just using my ring finger to try and blend this out. Okay. This is a very shimmery, glittery kind of highlight color, so I'm not going to use that. I think I'll just add a little bit more primer at the top, since it's kind of a peachy color for my highlight. I really don't feel like having all that, I don't know if you can tell, but I use it a lot as my cheek highlight. That's why it looks like that. But it has a lot of glitter chunks in it, so that's not pleasant. Then for mascara, now this is not the mascara that I would use because this is way too expensive for that. But you can get, what is it? I have it written down. $1.99. You can get mascara for $1.99 from like Wet n Wild or something like that. So we're just going to pretend that this is that. This is the only mascara I own at the moment, because I usually don't own more than 2, and even that's rare that I own 2 at any one time. Alright, now for the face. Since there's not a lot of like true foundation and things like that I think I could use, I'm going to use my concealer. This is from Hard Candy and this is $8, so this is the most expensive thing in my purchases. And I use this a lot and it's pretty messy because I use it so much. And I'm just going to use my fingers to apply this. I mixed these two colors together, well actually these three colors together, to kind of get a color that's my skin tone, because I actually don't have any foundation, so I've been doing this a lot. I'm just going to use my fingers because again, there's no budget brushes, I suppose you could call them. If you're looking for brushes that are just under $20 in general, yeah, you can find that, but in combination with an entire face look that you only have $20 total to spend, that's a bit harder a feat to find. I guess you could go to different places, like I said, like to maybe you can go and pick up bigger stuff at bigger drugstores, Walmart or Target or something, and then go to smaller ones like Dollar Store and Dollar Tree. Okay. So it's kind of choppy. So you can get these for about, I guess different places have them for different amounts, but they're usually under $2. So I put $2 down for this amount. So I'm just going to use this this sponge. Theodore Roosevelt once said, I do believe it was Theodore Roosevelt, work with what you have. Do the most which you can with what you have. Okay. Alright. Now for blush. Bear with me, this is one of those items that you're going to have to bear with me for a bit. You can get these individual Wet n Wild color icons at Drug Mart for 99 cents. So I'm imagining that I just bought these two for 99 cents, and I'm going to combine them using another sponge. I would buy a whole pack of sponges and not the little individual ones, because I feel like for whatever trip I would need, this would be more practical. So I'm just going to take and I'm just going to combine these colors and hopefully make something a little more pink than purple. This is just the Wet n Wild I have. I would probably choose two pinkier colors or just one true pink color. So maybe that would only be 99 cents. But for the sake of this, I'm going to say that I spent 99 cents twice. So I'm combining them. That is a really purple color. But I guess that's not horrible. It could have been way, way worse. Sort of. On second thought, what I would do is I would just buy one really pink or more bright pink eyeshadow. So we'll just say 99 cents because I tried combining those two colors that I had, and that is not what typical blush color I own is. Alright, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Then I'm going to use a highlighter, so I'm going to use Back to the NYC palette for my cheeks, and I'm just going to sweep that along the top with my finger. I've actually been using a brush lately, but beating a dead horse here, I don't have any that you could afford like that. Alright, now for the lips, you can get at CVS, they have Wet n Wild little lip glosses that are really fun for about 99 cents, and there is one that is about this color. I actually used to own it, but somehow when I rearranged my room it got lost. But it doesn't come with this end. This is actually from Revlon, so I'm only going to use the end that I would actually get from the Wet n Wild thing, but the colors are very, very similar, if not identical. Alrighty, I think we're done. So that total comes to about $16.96, which you could do in a $20 budget. I was trying to be careful when it came to this, because you're like, oh well, you still had like $3 to spend or something like that. Well, you have to include tax. You can't forget about tax. So if you spend $16.96, you probably would actually, when you include tax for things, it might go over $20. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.